Well, been out on this hunting trip. I'm just devastated I'm just devastated by my hunting trip. Man, I've been out looking for tiny homes, and I thought I got one, and dadgummit, I missed him. I thought I shot me a tiny home, and I didn't. I shot me a darn RV. Oh, am I ever disappointed? Can you see me, Mandy? You can't see me, can you? I'm supposed to be real.
I'm not sure where you're at.
Man, you gotta talk quiet, all right?
Oh.
I'm waiting for more tiny homes
I
to come
forgot.
in the
I'm
woods.
sorry.
So I heard this urban setting is an attraction for tiny homes.
Oh.
Yeah, there's one behind me, but it's done been shot, done been got by a feller.
Oh.
I thought I had one in my sights, man, and I shot it plumb through, and good God, it was an RV instead of a tiny home.
Okay.
It was a bad shot. I couldn't see from my camo in my eyes, but I shot it. And, oh, dadgummit, I'm just bad mad at myself, is all I am. I got my trusty hammer to dig into it and gut the thing. Look here, falling apart. Look.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I know it. Well, I got me good far anyway. It just, you know, these tiny homes, they say they've been really, really good. Lord, watch the fire.
Joe's
They say them tiny homes are heavy, and they're heavy, and they're strong, and they're insulated, and all that stuff. And boy, I've been wanting to shoot one so bad. Oh, I'm just so disappointed. This right here is where they go through. You can see the trail. Lord, there's a trail a mile long. I mean, it's 8 foot wide. You can see tiny home marks in the ground where they're going through there. But Lord of mercy, I ain't never seen one. Then I had my sights on one, but I couldn't see real well because the sun's going down, and I had to get the shot in before it got dark. And I shot the thing, and oh, Mandy, I just shot the wrong one, and I'm mad. I'm just sad. I'm sad. I shot that thing, and plumb went right through. Plumb through. You know, I think I scared him off. Do you think I scared him off, Mandy?
I think
I
so.
mean, look, I got the
You
spring.
have an interesting camo.
Well, I'm thinking, you know, you got a camo. You
Real
got to,
pretty flares.
You got to camo around the environment you're around, right? You got to blend in, is what they say, Mandy. Oh. I've been sitting in these clothes for 3 weeks trying to get the smell out of them, and I finally got my body odor running through them all.
3 weeks?
Yeah. You're supposed to smoke them.
What?
I've been smoking my. Whoa, what's that? Been smoking all my camo for a couple of weeks. I've been camped out here for 2 weeks, waiting on a tiny home to come through here, and I missed him, Mandy. I missed him. I'm so darn mad at myself.
Oh.
What'd you say? My name is BoRam.
Your name is what?
BoRam. I'm proud of it.
BoRam.
Yeah, you might have heard of my cousin's name, Rambo.
Your cousin's name is Rambo?
Yeah, and you call me BoRam for short.
BoRam, okay.
BoRam's my name, and I'm proud of it, Mandy.
Okay.
Here. I wanted to show him I was proud I could shoot a tiny home. At least I could shot a tiny home.
Right.
But they're hard to find. They're hard to shoot.
Yeah.
Well, let me show you what I'd come up with. I'm just so mad. It's like shooting it's like going and shooting something you just wish you never shot it. You know, look, I ain't got no more arrows. I lost my arrow and everything. Hey, maybe you can help me.
Oh,
Here,
gosh.
burn my arrow. Maybe you can help me find my arrow.
Okay.
Let's go see. You want to see what I shot?
Can your dog help find the arrow?
Come in here. That's it. He's a trusty dog. He kept me. He's the one that spotted that thing coming down the trail, and I said, "No, that ain't it." And he said, "Sure enough, it was." And good job. He's a good boy. Come on here, Joe. Let's go see if we can't find that thing.
Okay, I'm gonna go find the arrow.
Yeah.
You and Joe.
Come here.
BoRam.
Look here. You can see where I've done shot it. Look here. Look right yonder. Look right yonder. You can see
I'm
it.
coming.
See it. See it. You can see it right there. Look. There's where my arrow went plumb through the house.
Oh, it went through there.
Well, I don't know. I've lost. Mandy, I shot it, and I was so mad at myself. I don't want no darn RV. You can't sleep in an RV in the wintertime, and if you put it in the city, they want to let you live in it all the time. And you know them other tiny home companies, they say they're RVI certified.
Okay.
Well, you can't live in them all year, and they're lying to everybody. Oh, I want me one of them real tiny homes, you know? Look here. Let's gut this sucker, and let's see what's in her.
Got it.
Well, she's dead.
Well, what I don't understand.
I've done killed it,
is
man.
if there's a hole here, where'd the arrow go?
I don't know. We got to go in and find her.
In there?
We got to go inside and find her.
Oh God. Okay.
Well, I don't know where to start.
Ooh, I don't either.
Let's try it. Here.
You trusty dog. You're gone.
Clear. Clear.
You're already in. Oh God.
Clear. Clear.
Oh.
Well, we're inside.
Oh my gosh, you're already in there.
Clear.
Oh. Joe. Watch out, Joe.
I can't see nothing. Oh, that's a lot of insulation right there.
Oh, Lord. Woo! Like cotton candy. Joe, what is BoRam doing, honey? What's he doing?
Oh, that's it.
You're already there.
Yeah. Look here. Look at that little bitty 2x4 they called 2x4.
That's what's inside there? Oh!
Yeah. Boy, I bet that'll pack a lot of snow.
Oh, Lord.
Look at the wires.
Ah! What was
Ah. Hey, Jimmy. And you know my arrow's gone. Look here. There's my arrow. Maybe it went plumb through it. Let's go over there.
that? Okay, come on, Joe. Where you at, honey? Joe's coming too. Oh, he's excited.
Oh,
What?
there it is.
Let me see.
Look here.
Oh, it went all the way through it, didn't it?
Come through it, thing. Could you imagine sitting in there eating your eggs in the morning and an arrow come here and take your eyebrow right off your face?
I ain't believing that.
Look here.
Oh my God!
Yo, 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 yo.
Oh.
What do you think,
Joe.
what do you think, buddy? It's okay.
He's scared.
Good. No. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Look here.
I can't believe it went all the way through the house.
Oh, now this is a surprise right there.
Oh.
Hey, let me turn my truck lights on, man. Let me turn my truck lights on.
You're.
Look here. Can you get the lights of that? Anybody see that? Is
Yeah.
it too dark?
I might have a light on
That right there?
Let me see.
That right there? Turn your light on there.
I don't
man.
have a light.
You gotta
I
turn
thought
it.
I
Can you see that there thing?
Yeah, there it is.
What does that say?
RVIA.
RVIA certification. Right?
Yeah.
Now, I bet you get a loan on this house for $30,000 because that sticker right there on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off. Yeah. Oh, it's no good now.
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Look here. That RVIA certification stickered right there.
Yeah. It's
You can get a loan. So the bank says, you know what? That thing's built perfect. Perfect.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Perfect.
This thing's in bad shape.
All right. Sure.
But, BoRam.
Yes, sir.
Look how thin. That.
That's all you got. Look
Did
here.
you tell me when you're going to hit something?
Look here. Look here. Boy, that'll keep you warm and cozy at night.
Oh.
Come on, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah, look over here.
that's all that's in there is.
Look over here.
Oh, I'm coming.
Go here.
Oh, come on, Joe. Oh,
I know. Hey, you stay right there and I'll show you what I mean.
right here?
Stay right there.
Are you going to shoot
Stay
something?
right there.
Okay, I'm right here. Joe, come over here with me. Yeah, stay with me. Ah!
That's me.
I
Can you see me?
see you. I see
That's me.
Wow, that's so thin.
That shows you how thick these walls are in here, man.
I can hear you too. Look how thin this stuff is. I mean, it's just, ain't that paneling?
Hey.
Ain't that just paneling board?
Paneling, no, that's why I'm so sad.
Joe, don't get in that. Oh, don't get in
Joe,
that.
come on.
No, you don't want that nasty
You
stuff.
know what? That's why I'm so sad.
Ah, honey.
Man, I'm so sad.
Oh, okay. Well,
BoRam's sad because he shot an inferior subject. Been camping out for 3 weeks out here in the woods waiting for a tiny home to come through, and all it shot was a darn RV. Dadgummit, I don't want no certification of them RVIAs. They're worthless. As far as I'm concerned, they're worthless.
but
You hear me, Mandy? They're worthless.
Why would the bank give a loan on that?
Oh, you know all them fellers up there in D.C., they got them all politicking and everything, and they're paying everybody this and paying everybody that, and the banks and the insurance companies and...
But, oh, your far's going out, BoRam.
And I'm hungry and ain't had nothing to eat.
Oh, God.
Makes me mad.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know what to do, Mindy. What are we gonna do? I ain't got an RV certification. Left my truck lights on. And,
Oh, no.
You know, I don't know what to do, Mindy. What are we gonna do? I want a tiny home, but I don't want to have an RVIA certification because if you get one, you can't live in it all year long, but you can get a loan on that thing there, but you can't get a loan on one of these here tiny homes because it ain't certified.
That don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense. I don't know what to do. Anybody got any suggestions? You know what?
What?
Pack my stuff up. I'm heading to the house.
Oh, you're going to the
I'm
house.
sad. I'm heading.
Okay, well, BoRam's going. Well, I'm going to keep Joe with me. You want to stay with me, Joe, or you going with BoRam? You going with BoRam? Go on if you want to go. You can go with him. Say hi. You're such a good boy. See it? Give me a paw. Oh, I love you, Joe. I love you. BoRam, what in the world's going on with him, huh? You wasn't out here for 3 weeks, was you, with him? Was you out here for 3 weeks? See it? Give me a paw. I love you. Say hi to everybody, Joe. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Oh, BoRam, he's got a lot of problems, don't he? He's very sad. He's sad. You don't want to stay around there. But look at this, Joe. Come back over here. Look at this. Come here. What? Oh. Hey, Randy. Joe, who is that? Who is that? Hey, who is that?
What are you doing? What are you doing, big boy? What are you doing, big boy?
Say hi.
What you got a fire going in here for?
Well, it wasn't us. It was, there's somebody called BoRam.
Oh, yeah, BoRam. He lives down the road down here.
Yeah, well, he's been over here for 3 weeks camping out.
Well, he's
There's
been,
his hammer.
Well, yeah, he's been hunting a tiny home. Is
Yeah,
what he's been doing.
he's real sad.
Oh, I know it. He's been wanting a tiny home. And they're hard to come by because they don't have no certifications.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah. What'd he say?
Well, he said he was just sad that you know, the banks would give a loan on something like that. Look, do you see that over there? That they give a loan on something like that over there, and he's all
I got a scratch.
He's all tore up.
Somehow, I think BoRam and I got a little in common.
You all look a whole lot
let's look at
alike.
these things. I've never seen an RV up close.
Come on, Joe.
Wow. Oh, look here. See the silicone?
What is that?
Well, they've been repairing it. Silicone.
Oh, I see. Oh!
And then, see,
Why don't you tell me when you're doing that?
see silicone all the top, so it's been leaking. I heard it's not a matter of if they leak, it's a matter of when they leak.
Really?
Yeah, RVs. Now look at this. Now see the leak? Look at this. See that wood? Look, that is a
wow.
2x4.
That's a 2x4?
Yeah, it's rotten.
Oh.
Now this is a 2x4. Look how here, see they cut it? They cut it right there.
How come?
I don't know to repair it. There's probably a cabinet right there. Look.
Oh!
Now think about it.
Oh!
if you left the skin on that thing, a bank would have loaned money on that.
Yeah, you couldn't have told what was behind the walls.
But you go over here, right? And they won't loan a bank. The bank won't loan nothing on this.
I know.
Nothing. You couldn't go through that unless you had a chainsaw. All these windows, look how it's all caulked. Get a close up on this for everybody.
Let me get it.
Yeah, get a close up. See how that's done?
That's beautiful.
What else do you want on it? Look here. There's flashing up behind here.
Up behind
You can't look. It's solid, man, behind there. Look, oh, I got it. Teddy's gonna be mad at me.
Oh, you better not touch that.
Hardwood floors. Look at the door. This is a real door. That's hardwood floors in there.
Yeah.
Stairs, oak, T&G, spray foam insulation, a metal roof and gutters. Oh my God!
I know.
I can't get along.
I know.
Tell me if that ain't stupid.
I know.
Good God! And you know the only thing that it's gonna make this happen is I think people's gonna have to just band together.
Yeah.
You know, and demand. Mm-hmm. Demand, isn't it? It's ruled by the people, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we have enough organization to get it
Well,
done.
I'm going to tell you something. We've got a customer that's coming on that it's a custom build, and they're the first ones that I know of that.
Oh yeah, Wells Fargo.
Yes, Wells Fargo
Good.
has given them a loan for their tiny home.
Well, you know what? That's why That's why I'm trying to show every government official and invite them here to see our homes and how they're built.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what I'm trying to do. And we got our certification, which is RVAH.
Yes.
Recreational vehicle and alternative housing.
Yes.
I wanted to include all alternative housing from haystack homes to cob homes and
Yes.
tire homes, all that stuff. I wanted to be included so individuals could have their own home and get a certification.
Yeah.
Now, it may be saying, hey, structurally, it can only withstand this or withstand that, but at least you've got this documentation that shows what it can and cannot
correct.
be. Right?
Yeah.
That it's been wired plumbed or wired and plumbed correctly, and you got all the videos and the pictures
Yeah.
to speak for it.
Yeah. And Gloria just said that there's a lady at the jam that said Chase Bank gave her a loan.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
think they're
see,
gonna
it's
come
coming
around.
on. I think so too.
You know what? Maybe we just got to continue to build good homes.
Yeah.
You know what? And prove to these banks that there's a market for
Yeah.
it. And if there's enough people wanting it and wanting to buy these homes, they'll finance them.
Exactly.
You know, the next thing is where are we going to put them?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
And if we can buy it, if the government officials will say, hey, they're inspected by a third party, the responsibility is off of the county or off of the city for any kind of liability, if they'll do that. And the only other thing was our off-grid, you know.
Well, I've always heard this, of course, about cars. A new car, as soon as it goes off the lot, it depreciates. These, when they go off the lot, they depreciate. This right here
Not depreciate.
does not depreciate.
Hey, everybody that comes to this workshop,
Yes.
every woman, and mostly women, have been into this workshop, have got equity built
They
into their
know
home.
the value.
So when they pull out that door,
Yes.
they know that their house is worth way more
Yes.
than what they have in it.
That's right.
Isn't that awesome?
That's what I think with the banks now knowing that, this Wells Fargo and the Chase Bank and others, if they jump
Yeah.
on, they'll know.
Yep. Real estates do a comp.
Yes.
Do a comparison.
Yeah.
How do they get the value of a home? Well, you compare it with three other homes that are just exactly or almost like the home you're buying, right?
Right.
Okay, great. Take this 26 foot with a 3-foot cantilever, makes 29 feet above it. Take this home, right? And go down to Chattanooga and ask him how much he sells his home for that.
Yep.
Take him to Nashville. Go to Colorado Springs and ask him how much they would build that house for.
Yeah.
And you'll get a $100,000 loan on that house. And you'll buy it from 50 right here. Right?
Yeah.
Completely done. That's what I say. I need my...
And too, I would like to touch base. The workshop, I'm telling you what, are more popular and are unbelievable when people come to the workshop of what they save.
Oh, well, the minimum of $18,000 to $25,000. So off the bat, what is that? $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 for a 16-foot home? $7,000 out of the chute, and then you save more as you get bigger.
That's right.
There's that young couple that bought a 16-foot home. They're coming to the workshop in the spring, and that's what they're going to get. You know?
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah. And then our customs are the same thing. This is a custom, and it's $50,000 below the competition.
That's right.
You know? Awesome.
Love it. I love it.
Yes.
I know you've touched base on this before, but I think, like you were saying, this is just something to let everybody know how important that this is to see the difference.
Yeah, I mean, look at they're 2x2s and that little bit of insulation. That's why nobody can stay in these things through the winter, and they try, and then they consume so much energy, you know? And, you know, and that's an older model, but you know what? You can get a loan on an older model.
What the heck?
The concrete, I believe.
What?
That's what happened last time.
Oh my gosh! The concrete popped.
Yeah. What happened, Joe?
Oh my God! You scared us to death.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, Cindy asked this the other last night. I didn't get a chance to get to her, but Cindy was wanting to know about a she shed. Will you build a she shed?
I'll build anything.
Anything, Cindy.
A she shed. I mean, a she shed by a seashore? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, we'll build anything. And, you know, you can call them granny pods and she sheds and tree houses and what man caves and whatever they are. They're still little bitty houses, right?
Yeah. And they want to know about volunteering. Volunteering for the whole week is $300 for the whole week.
And that's room and board.
That's room and board.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, $300. Yep. So, yeah, we need volunteers all the time. We got, next Sunday, we got two folks coming in, building tiny homes, right?
Yes.
They're building a tiny home. What we are going to stop, okay? This is like a alert right here. You guys, everybody's got to know. You know, to back up before I say that, I want to say that I'm massively grateful for where the company is. I have, and everybody knows that, you know, I've poured in all of me into this company for the last 2.5 years, really almost this 3 years before we even started, almost 3 years now, that almost 7 days a week of my life I put into this thing. And I am so glad. I don't regret any bit of it, right? It is now to the point where I wanted it to be. It's not to the point, but it is at a great spot, and we're right on margin. As you can see, we have homes here. A lot of them are just on storage, waiting to leave. A lot of them been waiting for our solar and our water. It's been so frustrating to get it down, and we've got it. And there'll be a bunch of them heading out this week. But I want to say I'm so grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the ideas that we've been able to have in this building, even though it's really hard to be in, and all the people that I've met throughout the year and all the workshops. And it's been a really learning process. And I have, sometimes I look at myself as a poor businessman. People say all the great ideas and you're a great businessman. There's money. We're making money on these homes. But because, and not out of goodness of my heart, but I do, it's a mixture of me wanting to be good to people. But when you come to a workshop, and we help you build your house, I lose money. Because I pay my men to build your house. And I've done it for a year. And I've put extra time and extra everything because I don't want you leaving here feeling bad that your house didn't get done. And you know what? It's hard because I don't need social media saying they're coming here and they're leaving with a poor house, right? I don't read your comments because I'm not wired like politicians where they can take a hit socially. I'm not. I probably usually wear my feelings on my shirt sleeve, and I shouldn't do it, but it's the way I'm made, okay? So what I do is, yeah, there was, the workshops are going to change.
And we're notifying anybody that comes. We've only got one in December and one in January. You have to do the work. And that Sunday, you have to leave, because we just have to do that. We still think it can be successful if you bring enough people, and it may not be a thing that will continue on if people aren't interested in doing the workshop. It's come here. It's a part of learning a skill. We will teach you this skill. We're here. We're courteous, and we're friendly, and we'll take care of you. You know, but the time is it's not going to work if what I had in my head. You guys come, use our tools, build a house, and we have a supervisor to help you. Okay? Now, we have come here, you all come here sometimes, maybe the roof wasn't on or the box wasn't built, but we go ahead and put that on while you're working on your house. You know, we haven't been perfect. There's been some things we had to work through, and you've helped us, and we've helped you, you know. But we got to change. And another thing is when people come here and they stay, I've had 3 or 4 people stay here for months, and I can't do it anymore. You know, I'm like, I live there, you know, and I love people, but to have people live there for months on end with different personalities and different things that's going on, and there's just habits of people, that stuff, it's not good, you know. I love people for a week. I love people coming here. I love entertaining. I love cooking and feeding and being successful and happy, and people leaving. It was awesome. But we can't stay here longer than the week you're supposed to be here. You know, and that's hard for me to say because I have to. And if that means ending the workshops, then we'll end the workshops. And I won't do it anymore. You know, we'll just do customs. So I wanted to tell you, you know, that's why coming on tonight, we come on a little bit late because there was a situation, you know, that I had to deal with. And I had to take care of it. And it just, I don't need to say any more about it, but it just has to do with stuff like this, you know, with what I'm talking about. I'll be the first one to say we make mistakes, but I've always told you, and you can talk to anybody that I've ever built a house for, if I know of anything that I have done wrong, I have compensated and I've made it right. Okay? Now, for me to be so open and on social media, a guy told me, he says, hey, everybody sees what you're doing. The IRS sees it. You know, the government officials see it. Your competition sees it. They see what I'm talking about. Nobody else does this. How many competitors out there shows you their whole warehouse and their tools? It looks a disaster. I got tools laying around. I got stuff everywhere. I mean, whatever. It's a lot cleaner than what it used to be. Richard and Jason has been doing a great job.
Doing a great job.
But you see stuff, and I'm too open, so I'm too vulnerable. And my feelings are too vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? So I don't read their stuff. And I'm sorry. It's just the way I'm wired. But I'm so massively grateful to be building. I am a physical guy. I am a carpenter. I love business. I love putting things together. I love building a company. I don't see myself as a businessman. I look at all these things, and I know how to calculate, and I know how to add and subtract, and I know profit and loss, and I know how to balance books and that stuff. If that makes you a businessman, then I am. But I don't feel like inside I am, because I think I got too much going on in here more than in here, and it's gonna bite me because I'm out here on this social network, and I don't know how to deal with this social stuff. Okay, so I don't know how to deal with it. You guys don't need to, you know, try to, you know. I don't want to be saying everything's going to be okay, because it is fine. Everything's good, and we're building, and we're going on, but I have to remove myself from being stuff just so I can work as a businessman. See, so we're getting really busy. I love it. It's exactly the way I want it. We're hiring a couple more guys. Like I said, we got another girl in the office we're hiring. It's just like so much fun, and I love balancing all that together. But I have to pull away from being in such contact. Remember, I used to give my cell phone number out all the time, you know? Mm-hmm. But I'm getting bombarded, and I'm sure everybody said, oh my God, you're giving your phone number out. Well, I do give my phone number. I did. I poured my life into this, and I still am. But to give you all better service, as you know, and I knew too that it would come to this point where I can't do that. I can't do that because I'm not going to give good service. I'm going to forget things. I'm going to forget about people's homes and what they said or what they needed. So we need to go through the chain of command. I'm always here. I'm always available. But it's, as you guys all know, and this is common sense, everybody's sitting at home right now saying, I knew it'd come to this and it'd come to this. Well, of course it would. But you know what? I sacrificed to get to this point, and I felt that's just the way, this is my business. So I did it the way I wanted to do it. You go out there and show your underwear, 3 or 4 times a week and see if somebody doesn't tell you what kind of underwear you should wear, how high you pull them up, or what you look like. I don't care about, of course, I don't care what I look like, and I love having fun, but this is just where I'm at. So I just wanted to bring that to everybody. This is not a downer. It's not anything. It's just news, And to the people watching that know really what I'm talking about, I'm glad you're listening, and maybe you're not. But these are the workshops. I want you all to have a home that you're proud of and you had a hand in it. And I want my guys to be, we're all excited about this business. We're excited about showing people. The guys love people coming in here and helping them. They do. So we're getting more and more organized, and we hope that we can bring you better and better homes and organization in the future. The new land that we have down there, we're going to build a building, and it's going to be just for workshops. We got a bunk room just for workshops. So it's all going to be on a facility. It'll be probably open April or May, and that's where we're going to have it. It'll be separate from this down there. It'll be a whole separate entity, That's where I want to go, and I want it to run really well. I would love to have a workshop every week, if it could ever get to that, or every other week, So that's kind of where we're at with that. And so thank you, everybody, for your support. Thank you for what you're doing. In my head, I got to be free to act and be the way I want to be and not think about what people like or don't like. And if it makes it, it makes it. It don't, kind of thing. I'm a different dude. I'm different. I wasn't raised, as you know, at my age. I didn't raised in social media. I wasn't raised in any of this stuff. I just go, and so I'm not wired to know how to work it. How to program your head somewhere. So anyway.
Well, and two, I would like to add that, where you said that you don't read the comments and stuff, and Travis just made a good point. He said, Amanda, I hope that you give Randy our feedback, and I do. I tell Randy all the comments, everything that we discuss, all that, what comes in, what everybody thinks, what's everybody's suggestions, and everything like that. And everybody is so supportive, and they're just so, they love the workshops. They don't want the workshops to end, and they absolutely agree of setting boundaries. And, the a la carte that you brought up, I'd kind of like for you to touch base on that, because someone asked, is the a la carte, when you come to the workshop, is the work done before you get here, or can you do the a la carte during the workshop?
Well, we like to get it done before you get here.
Before you get here.
If it's a la carte, it means that we're going to perform more work for you.
Yes.
So that's why we need the workshop. Like, it'd be great to have 90 days before you get here.
Yes.
60 days, 30 days. Like, we've had it where we started a week before, and it's just killer. Because I don't say no. I say, come on,
Yeah.
But yeah, the a la carte, let's say you wanted all the outside done like this. You wanted it done.
Yes.
So we would, bless me.
You woke Joe up.
I'm sorry, buddy. But we will do the outside for you.
Yeah.
You know what? That's another suggestion. I just thought about it. Because this one is stained, right?
Yes.
Well, we could actually stain it for you if you wanted to.
Yeah, it can be done, but it needs to be done before you
really
arrive.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what it is this is our thing. If you want it a la carte, we'll do the outside. We'll do the walls, maybe do the wiring and plumbing for you. So when you get here, all you do is the inside and the flooring, and you really get to still have fun and be part
because
of
the guys, somebody else asked, "Hey, can I rent one of your guys during the workshop?" No.
No.
We are
so busy.
Yeah.
We're so busy. We have so many other custom homes to build.
Right.
So our thing is we get your house up, we park it, now we're done, and we go to our other house.
Yes.
So I pull guys off of a custom home to do your house, and then they go back to the custom home.
Right.
So while you're here building, we're working, you know. So that's where we want to go.
Well, and another thing too that they brought up is that is to have enough people when you come, set boundaries, and have the customers. They have to bring enough people to work on the house.
Yeah.
Because that's been an issue.
Yeah, the more, the better.
Yeah.
You know, even in a 16-foot home, you need, to me, I'm coming here and I don't know anything about building.
Yes.
You need to have 4 people.
Yes, I agree.
I say 4 at every home. You get up into 20-foot, 24-foot. I think I should limit it to how many people you can have in a home, right?
Right,
I mean,
right.
Sharon just left with a 26-foot home, and them girls worked their tails off.
Yes, correct.
You know, and of course Sharon was wonderful, but we helped her out. You
Yep.
know, and she is wonderful, and she's compensating us, and she's
And she was very appreciative of the help.
Well, I mean, you couldn't have asked for a more perfect lady to help us in that. But
Right.
we don't want to do that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It was it worked out great, but so we're all learning about the
Yes.
workshop.
And it has been a year, and it's been a great learning from the well, almost a year. January was the first one, so from January to now, there's been a lot learned. So I think it's going in a great direction, and nobody wants them to end. So.
Oh, well, I love the workshops. And listen, you know what I want to do? I want to have fun with people.
Yes.
I love people. I love hanging out. I really do. That's probably the most fun I enjoy. I love when people come and stay in the bunk room and they're laughing and they're having breakfast. You know what's been hard is everybody's been so focused on working and so worried about getting the house done. I don't think they're enjoying the experience.
I don't either. Right. I agree.
You know, because I was out here, we'd be working. I'm like, God, I wish we could just stop, you know, and have a little bonfire, have a little talk, and just, you know, hang up. No, I mean, we work till 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, get up at 6 and go, and everybody's dead when they leave. And that's partly maybe my fault. We're just trying to learn how this thing works.
Right.
You know, so.
But we can't say enough about having a positive, good attitude coming in here and to be willing to, we all bend. We all have to work
we
together.
make mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes.
We make mistakes. We get busy.
Yes.
We forget something. Something was misordered. And listen, man, I feel it. Listen,
Yes.
I feel all the heat of this water and solar and that community down there and them ladies being unhappy down there has absolutely about took me out.
Yeah.
All right? That water system's been changed 4 different times. We finally think we got it done. We got new filters that came in. We're formulating it. And I'm glad it did, because we've got 3, 4 homes going out of state
Yes.
with a water system. I don't charge enough to be a maintenance person to go fix it.
Right.
We're charging you for what it costs us, because I'm trying to just give it to you guys. Hey, this is it. But for me to go to California and fix a pump or a switch, I can't do
afford
it.
that.
And I don't know how to, you know, we'll do over the phone help. We'll order parts. We'll run it through it all we can. But the only way that I know any company could say, hey, a warranty is either buy a warranty, right? Pay a couple $1,000s for a warranty, or I charge double for it. And now we've got money in reserve that we do need to go and take care of things. It's just like the solar. Now, the solar is a really simple situation. And I'm going to show you guys. We got a beautiful home going out Tuesday. Ashley's out of California.
Yes.
Wonderful couple. They've been working so well with us. Their solar's done, the water's done, and everything. We're going to film it Monday and show you guys. I'm going to have all the panels out, the water running in the house, circulating, the heat and air on, and it's all off grid. I've been waiting to get in this, all right?
Yeah.
We're going to set it up, show you guys how it works, show the Ashleys, really. It's for them, so they know what they're getting. They've already seen the home done, and they love how the house looks.
Yeah.
But I want to show you that. But that community down there, and the ladies being upset with me with the water and maybe some other things and the jacket, it's just been prematurely done in the community.
Right.
They wanted to live there, and I put them there. So it's been massive. And then with the Atlanta mess going down there, with that organization, you know, and the jam we had, there's been a lot going on. So what Randy Jones is doing right here is we're home, and we are not taking on anything but right here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Hawaii. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going right here. I'm going to live right here. And we're going to work right here. And we're going to put our nose in a nail. And I love building these homes. I mean, I love building them. I think about them. I enjoy them. And I'm excited about being innovative and different, you know. And I'm going to show more videos about how I'm going to build that 2,500 home. Tomorrow I'm going to be gathering all my materials, and then I'm going to start showing videos of showing you guys how I'm building that. So if you want to do a DIY at home, you can see what I did, you know. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you more videos of maybe how to install windows, or how we do wood, or how we do tools, and how we jack up things, and how we, all that stuff. So I hope I can bring all that stuff to you and help you.
And everybody wants to know that stuff. It's, you know, to be shown that. It's just, that's valuable. Yep.
And we'll have fun. We'll have fun watching it and making it happen.
Yes.
And all that stuff, you know. So
yeah.
All right. Well, good. You know, and I gotta say, me standing in front of you guys and talking to you, it's really weird. I'm here. Look, I mean, it's just us, right? I can't see how many people are watching. If I thought about it, maybe it would be different, but I don't even think about it. So people probably think, how can somebody go on Facebook all the time? They must be having an egotistical personality to want to do that. Please, if anything, I'm just the opposite. You know, I beat myself down all the time, you know, and I just don't think about it. Probably like what Carol Burnett said. Remember, she had a terrible self-image or something like that, but she was on TV all the time, you know. But I'm just like you guys. That's all. I'm just on a business, and I'm thinking, I want you guys to see what we're doing. And this is how I do business. You see what I build. I show you every inch of what I do. I show you every inch of my life and how I'm doing it. So I build trust. So you guys can trust me and my company, and all the people behind the scenes are to bring you guys the best home at the best price in the United States for as best we can. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to show you who we are every time we come on here. It's the real deal.
Yep.
Yep.
And they do know that, especially everyone who follows you, that they absolutely know that. Shanier, she had a great suggestion. She said maybe you can do a YouTube playlist of maintenance guides for the water system and the solar system.
And that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
That's right. And we got all that planned. We're going to do we're going to do the videos for that, the maintenance guide. It's wonderful. And we're also going to do a written guide. What we're learning on our water system, and I'm going to show you more on this, and maybe the ladies who live down there will help out too. But what they're learning with us is that there is some things you can and cannot do with it. One lady is washing her clothes, you know, probably every day, doing a load of laundry, and she's got a portable washer, which is kind of cool, and you put it in the tub, and you just put the water to it, and it washes, and she just hangs them up, right? Well, it's a ton of lint. Well, before we had an inline filter, the lint went through a little bitty sediment filter, and then it went into the big filters, and it clogged them all up. And then the motors got clogged up. So we replaced motors, we replaced filters, we replaced all that. And then another lady, she was complaining of the motors running up against the house, and they vibrate. But an RV does that. We put rubber between the house and the motor, and it still was too much noise for her. And I started thinking, there are some limitations you're going to have to deal with. So you may have to deal with that noise. But I thought, how can I help that? So what we did is we detached the pumps away from the house, and we put an exterior box outside.
Which I've seen them over. There's one of the boxes, right?
Yeah, and we're going to paint them and try to make them look like the homes that they go with.
Yeah.
But what we're doing is, now that we've tweaked the system, and if we do the exterior box, we don't have to have any tanks hanging low under the house.
Oh, that's great.
And because, and we have done them and they work, but because if you travel, them tanks are so low to the ground, they're going to be knocked out.
Right, yeah.
And I just don't, because we got drop axles.
Yep.
In RV, they're up above the axles. Here, we're below the axles.
But that's so you'll have more headroom, right?
Yeah, yeah. So,
Okay.
So the girls down there now, one said, hey, she changes her filters twice a day. I thought, that's great. So, and we got an inline filter now. You just go outside in your box, unscrew it, and as soon as you do laundry, they have to clean their filters out.
So it's kind of like cleaning out your lint thing in the dryer.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have, and to think about it. And you know what they're doing now? They don't, when they wash dishes, when they eat, they take and they wipe all their food out.
Yes.
In the trash. So when they wash dishes, there's hardly, the dish is almost clean.
Right.
So anything going in that drain goes into the tank. Now we got a sediment filter that takes care of that, right? At the first line. And then it goes through the ozonator and the light, it was ozonator and ultraviolet light, which kills 99.99% of it. Then it goes through two granulated, our new filters, our 2 granulated charcoal filters. It goes to 1 micron, I think John said.
Okay.
All right. The new filter we got, we had a problem with flow. The pump pumps 3 gallons a minute, but it was only coming out 1 gallon a minute. So the girls were filling up their gray water tank and it wasn't filtering fast enough to get back out. So now we've got our filters that'll flow 4 gallons a minute with 4 gallons pumping. What goes in, what goes out, and then it dumps into the rain barrel. Now the rain barrels, I know they're big and they're bulky, but for me personally, if I'm gonna sit for a standard period of time, I want a lot of water.
Yes.
We've also put,
I know. He sees something. It's probably the cat. Tiny. I bet he sees that cat.
and but we've also put in the rain barrel. So now we got an ozonator in the rain barrel and ozone ultraviolet light in the box. I mean, I love this system. The girls love, they really do. After, even though all this stuff, one's moving to Seattle. She's leaving out. She has family in Seattle. She was in Southern Cal, came here, and it was awesome. She said, hey, I was going to pack up and go to Seattle. I was like, oh, great. So we got her, I think, leaving out Wednesday. So we're going to get her ready. Look at Joe. Look. Joe, no,
He's chased that cat into that box. What is it, Joe?
So they love the water system. They want it to work. So they've been really patient. And but there's been frustration on it too. So anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And real quick, Terry Ford on here had said a few, probably about 5 minutes ago, one of her questions about the workshop was that she was asking about 2 weeks. Would that be an option?
Yeah. Not right now.
That's what I was thinking.
It's 2 weeks is a long time. You guys don't realize being here 2 weeks. Listen, I mean, when you're here with us for a week, I swear I can see it in people's eyes. They just like, man, this is
a lot.
It's a lot to do here, you know. Now, and you know, some of the ladies that were really, they love it here. Everybody's left here thinking, God, I just wish I could stay.
Yeah.
Because they like, I don't know, it's a cool camaraderie that you have here. Right now, we don't. Now, I have actually thought about staying. Now, if we move our facility to the other location, I will be open to doing that.
Well, the thing about it is that there has to be a difference of custom and workshop.
Yeah.
So there has to be a reward for coming to the workshop. You get this huge discount.
Yeah.
And the guys can build a house in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
So there's a lot to think about with that.
And you know, your design, when you come to the workshop, you can't come here and want and be absolutely picky.
No.
You just can't. You got to come here with generalizations. You're going to have all the lights you want, the plugs you want, the switches you want. You're going to have the floor plan you want. But if you come here and wanting, you know, you've got to have a quarter this inch right there, and that's got to be here, and you're going to be thinking and stopping and keeping everybody from working because you're so paranoid about it not working out, then the workshop's not ready. It's not for you.
Right.
You need us to build.
You need
that
a custom
house.
build. Yes.
Custom, and we'll get that spot on for you. You know.
Can you touch base really quick with the 12 by 36 about just an update on that?
What, the one for sale?
Yeah.
The one's going to be for sale?
Yeah, just the you know, just an update.
Well, you know, this is the deal. The house has been here for a year, hasn't left. All right? The owner of the house has been hard to get a hold of, been real recluse. It's been a situation where this was probably a year now. It's been over a year. And the design of the home that I sent to them was signed and okayed by them. And after we built it, they said the design was incorrect and it wouldn't go into their northern Maine on the coast community. You okayed the drawing. Had to have a 12-12 pitch. Well, if a house is 12 foot wide and you have a 12-12 pitch, you got a 4-foot wall. That's it. You can't have a 4-foot wall in a house, so it was asinine. So the house has sat here and sat here. They've sent everything here, tile, appliances, light fixtures, and everything. Been here a year. Sometimes we went 4 and 5 months and couldn't get hold of the owners. So now I offered them for 3 or 4 months ago, why don't we just sell the house, have your engineers and architects draw your home that you would like for us to build, and we'll rebuild it for you at whatever design you would like. Offered that to them. They didn't want it. They said, no, we'll go ahead with it. Well, how can you go ahead with it if the community you're going to live in won't allow it? So now they've taken up on the idea, said, yeah, I think we're just going to sell the house. Okay? What I want to do is give them back their money, what they've got in it. The price of the home, I need to figure it up because I just want to get out what we've got in it. So it's a really good home. I want them to get their home, get their money, what they've put in it, right? And send them back their appliances and everything they have in it. And I want to get my money that we put in it. So I need to calculate a price. What I wish I had is the money right now just to reimburse them and give them and settle that, and that way it'd be a clean deal. If I can do that, I will. But if anybody's got any suggestions of how they want to go about doing this, I will. Now, let me get some numbers together, and the next time we're on, I'll be able to tell you. You know what? This is what I want you to do. If anybody's interested in that home, call me. Call the office.
Just
That's
email
what I need
us.
to do.
Yeah, email us or call us.
Yeah, if you're interested in it, it's going to be a good deal. All right? So if you're interested in that house, we'll show a picture of it. We'll video it for you. It's over in the dark zone.
Yeah.
It's over there in the...
So maybe we can get some lights soon and maybe get it to
It's
tour
in the dark
it.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
And anything, just on a lighter note, any news on a water test?
Travis!
And Safara. He's gotten Safara on board with that.
Now he's getting them all on board with him. You know, I thought about that. I thought, I'm going to get the girls about 4 bottles so they can test their water, and we're going to check it in because, you know what, we couldn't do a water test because everything's been the way it is. We just got our new filters in.
Yes.
All right, and the holidays are over, Travis. So
and Safara.
So time out on the getting on me.
Yeah.
No, that's perfect.
That's
because
good.
now we got our new filters.
That's
we got
right.
everything, and that, we got to do that.
And everybody wants to know, what is Joe? What kind of dog is he?
Joe is a golden doodle. Look at it. But he's like a 3rd generation golden doodle.
Yeah.
His parents were 2nd generation. They weren't like a poodle and a golden retriever.
Yeah.
You know.
They were both golden doodles.
Yeah.
His parents were.
Yeah. Look at it.
He's such a good boy.
Isn't he nice?
Oh. Where'd that cat go? I had him shaking my hand, Randy. Put your hand in, he'll shake your hand.
Can you shake my hand? Okay. You're a good boy. All right. Everybody, thank you so much. Ups and downs and the wild ride of being over here at Incredible Tiny Homes. So, we're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. We're here to bust it. We're going to be able to make homes, and we're going to turn all this place into a dream. And we hope that you guys will stay on board and follow us as we see where we go.
That's right.
All right. Have a good night.